Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Cardano ADA. So we do see in the last 24 hours still an increase of about 3%. If we do a quick refresh, we still are at that 3% increase, about a $2.11 Cardano ADA right now. I do want to say, guys, if you are not already subscribed to the channel, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video, because we do pretty much daily updates on Cardano, because there is so much to talk about every single day as this Cardano continues to push into the top 3 market cap. We're getting very close. If we go to the prices, we can actually see Cardano is right behind Binance BNB at $66.8 billion. The market cap on Binance BNB is $80 billion. So we're just very close to, topping over $14 billion more. We will be number 3. Obviously, that, is if Binance BNB doesn't move up at all. But, Cardano is getting closer and closer every day. We see a $2.12 Cardano now continuing to move up. Like I said, market cap in the last, 24 hours, the volume is at $12.4 billion. But we said the market cap, like I said, is around that $66 to $67 billion in market cap, which is just insane to see that growth so fast. And I want to talk about some of the news today. Obviously, a lot of articles to talk about today, a lot going on with Cardano. We have things like Mark Cuban, and we also want to talk about price predictions for May, June, and 2021. So make sure to stick around to the end of the video so you can get those price predictions. I also want to say before we get started, guys, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing or starting to really get into crypto. So to start off, I want to say Cardano is a blockchain platform built on a proof-of-stake consensus protocol that validates transactions without high energy costs. Development on Cardano uses the Haskell programming language, which is described as enabling Cardano to pursue evidence-based development and for really unparalleled security and stability. So jumping into the first article, I do want to say, guys, before we get started in the article, there is, Cardano staking out there, and it's really easy to get involved. If you guys want to stake your Cardano, the best way to do so is going to the it's called the Pool team, and they actually have a lot more information on poopool.org. They currently have over $2.5 million of ADA in the pool. The Pool team is trying to create a community that really revolves around building a relationship between stake pool owners and delegators. Currently, there's a Discord server which really features multiple stake pools, so you can keep up to date with the pool, get updates for crypto, and find the best pool that fits your needs. Please feel free to join the Discord and talk about whatever. They are really nice people. I've talked to them a lot before, and they are able to answer pretty much every question you may have. So if it's not even Cardano related, you can always hop in there. I'm sure they'll be happy to help. And they also are always online. And like I said, everyone's really kind of welcome to their, pool. So definitely take advantage of that. Obviously, staking Cardano will get you passive rewards or passive, I guess I should say passive Cardano back in return. So it's a great way to do that and really take advantage of the thriving Cardano ecosystem. So to start off, guys, I do want to talk about billionaire Mark Cuban says he would be satisfied with Dallas Mavericks adopting Cardano ADA. This is a big deal. Obviously, we've had a lot of billionaires in the past couple days really move the market. Elon Musk, and obviously Mark Cuban has, said some things in between, the talks with Elon Musk, but basically he's all good with Cardano. He's talked about how, it makes sense, and he wished, actually Charles Hoskinson the best when Charles actually presented the project to him on Twitter. It was a great in detail kind of, we could have go a little bit more in detail on the tweets themselves, but I'm just going to basically give you guys the over-under. Billionaire Mark Cuban basically said he would be satisfied with the Dallas Mavericks adopting Cardano, which is a great big deal. Obviously, to pretty much everybody holding Cardano, this could mean a lot. So jumping into the next thing, I found this thing on Reddit. We had a great, I don't know the exact team who actually posted about it, but the creators of ADA Finder, so adafinder.com, you can actually find companies that accept ADA. It's actually very interesting, and I do think this is really going to be in the right direction of what we want to see. So I think a lot of people are starting to use Cardano for real world use cases, obviously payment, at different stores and companies and hotels. And that's exactly what you're going to see here. So you're going to be able to enter your zip code, enter your, address, and find out if there's any Cardano accepting in your area. Obviously, there's not too many listed on here quite yet. You can actually get your business listed, or you just send feedback and probably get certain businesses listed for you if there are some out there that you know about. Going on to the next one, Cardano is both practical and better than Ethereum. So if you guys don't know, they talk about how Cardano is both practical and better than Ethereum quite a bit. So obviously a successful version of Ethereum is what they always call it. Cardano launched the Shelley network, ADA's first successful attempt to deliver a proof of stake, really a management system that enabled price gain and expansion of the ecosystem. Last year, they talked about this, and it's just continuing to grow. Obviously, Cardano's biggest project and focus is right now in Africa. So it's a huge deal in Africa. Obviously, talking about Ethiopia, managed to sign a deal for 5 million people that will reach more than 20 million people. Obviously, it's a big deal for all Cardano holders, and we've stressed about this quite a bit. We've talked about this quite a bit, so we won't jump too much into the Cardano Africa ordeal, but it's a big deal, obviously, seeing more and more talk about it. We also saw on liquidcrypts.com, we saw more information talking about Cardano founder explains how to fix Dogecoin in new video. This is really interesting. Cardano founder, obviously, Charles Hoskinson, talked about this on Twitter. He actually released a video that was dedicated to the topic on how to fix Dogecoin. Like I said, guys, we won't go into too much details on some of this stuff because it's not too important, but it is interesting to see him actually care and actually starting to get more media attention as we get closer and closer to what I think is going to be one of the biggest parts of the bull run yet, and that's coming after this dip. So jumping on to the next one, we see NASDAQ actually put an article out there talking about how far can Cardano ADA rise, the best green coins to buy. So this is a really cool ordeal as well, talking about, why Cardano is such a great coin to buy right now and how it is really one of the greenest coins out there. We're not going to, like I said, go into too much detail on this. If you want to read more about it, go to NASDAQ.com. The title and article, really subtitled, kind of gives us the idea of what they're about to talk about. So it's great to see Cardano continue on the rise with these green information talking about how, we have such low energy consumption compared to things like Bitcoin, etc. So here we see the estimated annual energy consumption. Obviously, the banking system is way up there. We have gold pretty up there, and then Bitcoin, obviously 113, and then Cardano proof of stake very, very, very low compared to everything else. So it's crazy to see Cardano really looking really, really, really good right now. I want to take a look at one more project. So this is going to be Emerald Rockets. So emeraldrockets.com. You can go there. You can find out more about Emerald Rockets. It's crypto for the world's largest education marketplace. So they talk about the ICO, May 14th, and this is really, really recent. We're continuing to see some massive, massive move. Here we see Emerald Rockets up 259% today. So this is crazy to say, 259% in one day. We're continuing to see this kind of growth. And like I said, guys, go to emeraldrockets.com if you want to learn more. You can also go to, if you go to their about, you can actually read more on why this is such a big deal. So they talk about Matt Byron, obviously the founder, and talks about what he's really trying to accomplish with Emerald Rockets as a whole. And you can actually buy it very, very easily. In the top left, there will be a link to SushiSwap, basically giving you the idea on how to actually do so. And he has a how-to video on how to do this as well. If you're looking into really buying Emerald Rockets, like I said, there will be a link in the description of the video so you guys can take advantage of that. There's so much utility behind it as well. If you go to the ICO and go to utility, they talk about how, really how they're trying to make Emerald Rockets one of the most utilized coins out there. And it's great to see how it is really all capable of being bought, as well as why you would buy it. So it's great to dive a little bit deeper into detail on that. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to this part of the video. We are going to now take a look at the price predictions for May, June, and 2021. So let's give it a quick refresh. Make sure we have the most recent and up-to-date price. It is at $2.11 right now, a 3% increase in the last 24 hours alone. I do think we are going to continue to see some great price increases. If we take a look at the last week alone, an 18.93% increase, in the last month being a 48% increase. So we see massive increases in the last 24 hours, week, and month alone. And I think this will continue on. Like I said, it's starting to get more pushed out into the news and media, and we start to see more and more articles really mentioning Cardano and how well it's going. We have NASDAQ. Obviously, Twitter has been a huge fan base on Twitter for Cardano. We continue to see people talking about it. Like I said, this is great news for Cardano. So by the end of May, I do think Cardano will continue to push, making its way closer and closer to about a $2.50 Cardano. I know we reached about $2.46, and a lot of people are expecting hopefully higher numbers than that. But do remember, $2.49, sorry. But $2.50 is definitely a price prediction for me by the end of May. I know we could expect much more than that, but it's going to take a little bit to consolidate here. after this really market dip altogether. So $2.50 right to around that $3 range is going to be my price prediction for Cardano by the end of May. Going into the end of June, I think, right around $3 to about $3.50 is going to be a range that we could see Cardano pushing towards. I think $3.50 to $4 is also, within range as well. So I'm going to stick around with my conservative price predictions, always staying around that $3.25 for Cardano by the end of June. By the end of 2021, Cardano could easily be past $8. I would like to see it right around the $8 to $10 price range by the end of 2021. So it's definitely a coin we talk about a lot on the channel, like I said. So make sure to stay tuned, subscribe to the video, or subscribe to the channel, I guess, like the video, and turn notifications on. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. Make sure to always do your own research, as I am not a financial advisor, and none of this is financial advice. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys all in the next one.